Hello friends and family of YouTube. Well, I'm out front of my mom's house here. There's my mom's house, and looks like you can see her in the picture as well. So I think we'll go by and say hello to her, and to give you an idea of how close I live. My house is behind those trees right there. So anyway, this is the house that I grew up in, and anyway, let's go over and say hi to Mom. And I was out walking Muppy today. Come on, Muppy, let's go see Mama Jean. Muppy understands a lot of words that I say, and one of the words that she definitely understands is Mama Jean. Whenever I say Mama Jean, this dog gets wound up. So, and you can see my van there. That's where I keep the van to kind of block the view of all the junk that I have behind it there. That's where I've got a lot of my junk for the flea markets and stuff. So let's see, here's Mama Jean right here. Mama, wave to YouTube. Have people ask about you a lot, or at least say that I need to tell you hello or that kind of thing. So they really enjoyed seeing you on there before.
Hi. I'm Jean. Hey, Muppy.
All right, so her dog should be out here somewhere. Let's see if we can find Teddy. And this is my mother's garden that she's got going on here. She's proud of this, and I think we have about 4 foot by 8 foot of a garden that she's got happening here. But look at these beautiful flowers that she's got. I think she said these are called stargazer, and there's some beans that she picked for today. So pretty good little mess of beans. And what did you say this plant here is that we thought was something else? What? That is collards. Okay. So she's got her some collards, and that's some okra right there, and that's the bean plant going up that little climbing setup that she's got there. So yeah, good sized little garden. Well, it started to rain a little bit, but I wanted to show y'all a neat antique. This is what's called a Shiver Robe. If you were a younger person, you're probably wondering what in the world a Shiver Robe is, and it'll make a little more sense when I get around to the front side. Anyway, we are on the back side of it, and what I want you to notice here is how back in the day they would not waste anything. If you notice, there is an advertisement piece right here. So even the company that would make these piece of furniture, they would not even waste any board. So if they had a piece of advertisement, they would stick it on the back here. So I thought that was pretty neat that they did that. So anyway, let me take you around the front side of it. And this is what it looks like around the front. I love some of that ornate woodwork they got going on down there at the feet, and even in the center of this panel here. And it's got a mirror on there as well. And I hate having it outside here. I've got it under a huge tent, so it's staying in the dry. But I'm going to be taking this to the world's longest yard sale. I'll be doing that one here in a couple of weeks, so that's why I've got it outside. But I'll tell you how and why I got such a good deal on this is there is a keyhole right here. So this is locked. So the reason that this sold so cheap was nobody was able to open this panel. Well, I don't know if there's $1 million in there, if there's Confederate bills or Abraham Lincoln's in there, for all I know. So anyway, what I've got to do is I've got these skeleton keys. And again, some of you younger people are probably wondering, what in the world is a skeleton key? Well, this is what a skeleton key looks like. See how it's got the unique style to it. Now, what's different about this key is this one has a plug in the end of it. All right, now the key that I need has a hole in the end of it. See how that one is hollow inside. So when you put it into here, that hollow point goes into part of that lock. Now this key will turn, and you can hear the mechanism in there trying to operate, but for whatever reason I cannot get this to open. So I've got a friend, he's supposed to have, I think he said he's got about 200 skeleton keys. So he's gonna let me borrow them and see if I can't get that panel open. So if I do, man, I'll definitely show y'all what's inside there. But hey, if y'all have interest in antiques, I was thinking about doing a video, and I wanted to ask you your thoughts on it. Would y'all like to see me do a video on the antiques that I've kept and the antiques that I love and have in my home? Do y'all care about that kind of thing? I know most of y'all like RV related stuff, so I just wanted to ask you before I did a video on it. And here is another piece that I got at the same sale. And the reason I got this one so cheap is because if you notice all this going on, it should have a real nice decorative type, as you can tell. You can see where the remnants are of it, but some pieces have completely broken off. So what I'm going to do is just cut these all loose and just have that just as a glass panel. And I think it'll be a whole lot better looking that way. So what I think is neat is watch as I pull this out. You will notice these little pieces of wood here come out. So check that out. As I'm pulling that down, those pieces of wood come out, and that will give this something to rest on. And I forget what kind of secretary desk, I think is what they call this. So anyway, it's got a couple of pieces hanging up in there, some little tacks have got it to where it doesn't want to lay down flat. So anyway, this is not a very old piece. I mean, it's definitely older than I am. It's probably 70 years old or so. But anyway, pretty neat little piece, and it'll look a lot better once I do a little cleanup work on it. And it's got the ball and claw feet down there at the bottom. So that's pretty cool piece. But anyway, I'll be showing you all the pieces when I get them all set up at the World's Longest Yard Sale here in a couple of weeks. Well, me and Muppy got sidetracked by finding Mother out there, and we ended up going in her house and visiting with her for a little while. So we didn't get to take our walk, and a small rain came up. So anyway, we might go take it here in a little bit. I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things with my channels of recent. I had a video surpass 1 million views. That is on the Dave's RV channel. And to give you an idea of how large that is for me and my channel, my total views for all of my videos, I think I've got like 160 videos on that channel. My total views is not even 3 million. That's for every single video. So for me to have one video that has reached 1 million, man, that is huge for me. So the video it is the video about the cooler. I had that swamp cooler is what some people call them. You buy this little box that has a fan, you fill it up with water, you plug it in, and all it does is put more water in the air. It doesn't cool the room down, but man, I tell you what, I've had the most nastiest comments come from that one video. Man, a lot of these science geeks, they just freaked out on me, not understanding a lot of things. And I understood from day one when I bought that stupid thing that it wasn't going to work. But I don't believe in false advertisement. I don't believe in telling lies. So when that thing on 4 sides of the box, all the way around it, it said on there, will cool any space. So, hey, an RV is a space, and it should be able to cool it. They lied. I busted them on it. I did 3 videos proving no matter what you did to that thing, you could not cool a room with it. So I had fun with it, but anyway, I thought it was pretty neat to surpass 1 million views with a video. Anyway, with this particular channel here, the Dave and Muppy RV and Vlog channel, I think is what it's called now. Anyway, I need 200 more subscribers, and once I get those 200 subscribers, I will be able to make money off of this channel. As of right now, I don't make a dime off of it, and that's okay. I do a lot of this stuff for fun, but it would help me out if y'all could share this with some people, somebody you think might enjoy watching some of the silliness that I do, and some of the stuff that we're going to be doing some traveling. So there will be some traveling on this channel. The other channel will still be RV related, but this is going to be the channel that I will have my travels on. So anyway, I I can't tell a lot about that, but I do have some big news coming up, and it will involve traveling, and it will be on this channel. So just wanted to share that with you. So anyway, thanks for all y'all support and great comments. So I got some other stuff I want to show you around here, and anyway, so let's get to it. And I showed off Mama's garden, so I thought I'd show off mine too. I got 4 squash plants here planted in a box. I've got a 2 foot by I believe it was 6, maybe 7 foot long box here. I planted 4 squash along the front, and man, I tell you what, I'm getting 2 squash a day practically out of this this thing. So man, I have had more squash than I can stand. Got some good cayenne pepper plants, and man, they've been putting out real good. But what's crazy is look at these green bean plants. That's what these are back here in the back. They're supposed to be at maturity in 60 days. You're supposed to be able to get some beans off of them. I haven't had the first one, and man, I think I'm on about day 70 now. So real let down with my beans this year. And here's 2 of the squash that I got out of my garden just over the last couple of days, just to give you an idea how big they are compared to my hand. Man, I tell you what's good is you take squash and grind it up into small little shreds. I think they call it julienne. Anyway, you get that tore up and tear you up some onion in there, like two squash with 1 onion tore up all together, and stick it in a skillet and fry it up. Man, that's good stuff. And hopefully you can tell a little difference in the green right here. This is a watermelon plant. I've got 2 plants there. I've got 2 here, and I've got 2 more. What I want to show you is I've got these are little watermelon on here. Look at that little bitty watermelon there. Isn't that cute? So anyway, hopefully a couple of months from now my watermelons will be ready. And I've got I did a video on my country style living channel, whatever that thing's called. Anyway, I showed you how I planted these potatoes in this bin here. And I probably got about 2 more weeks before I have to open that up and see what's going on with them. And I got blackberries growing right there, so those are all natural. But this is another thing that I started of potatoes. So what I'm going to do is every month I'm going to start growing potatoes. So as I get these out and I'm eating those, hopefully these will be growing and maturing. While that's happening, I'll replant some over there, and I'll always have me a cycle of potatoes going. And what's neat is I started all this from 3 potatoes, so I don't know how many I will end up with, but anyway, here's my 3rd batch, getting it started. And man, I've got to show you this thing up here. I'm proud of this. I built this table set up so that I could grow lettuce on it, but it's too hot this time of year, so of course you can't grow lettuce on it. But anyway, man, I love this table. I made it out of cedar, and I got it about 6 inches deep, and there you go. So right now I've got other things planted in it. Just started putting some other stuff in there. My lettuce had gotten too old, so I had to pick it. Once lettuce gets to a certain maturity, it gets to where the leaf is very bitter and bad tasting. So anyway, I've got some okra seeds in here planted and a few other things. Man, I just realized I need me a haircut. Looks like I'll be going to get a haircut in the next day or 2. Well, folks, I don't usually ask y'all for help, but I do want y'all to consider helping somebody. I've got a viewer who has been with me. I think he was one of the first 20, maybe 30 people to join my channel back years ago. His name is Patrick. He has a channel, and his channel, he had one channel called No Money Nomad, and the channel that he currently is using is called Buck Naked. So you'll see him, he'll leave some comments on every video, and most of the time he at least leaves the comment of first. So he's always been a good supporter of my channel, and I want to show some support and love to him, let y'all know what's going on with him. And he has given me the right to express this to y'all, so I'm not sharing anything that he doesn't want shared. He is disabled, and he has been hurting financially. Well, he doesn't want a handout, So what he wants to do is he wants to start his own small business, and he wants to sell at flea markets just to try to generate some more income. And he's basically just trying to get another $100 a week income. So he's not set a huge goal. He's got a realistic one. But anyway, I will leave a link in the show more. If you look down in the video, I believe it's right below where you'll see the title of my video. It'll say show more. And if you click right in there, I will leave a link to Patrick's video, Buck Naked. And he does a video explaining what he's going through and that sort of thing. And he has a PayPal account that he's trying to raise somewhere around $650, I think it is, so that he can start his own little business. So anyway, if y'all would watch that video and consider helping him out if you would, and I know he would appreciate it. Folks, I appreciate y'all spending some time with me today. Hey, man, this has been pretty fun having the two channels separated and getting it to where I can give y'all some more vlog related stuff, and I plan on getting you quite a bit more. And again, we got some travels coming up, and y'all are gonna enjoy it, I promise you. Thanks again, folks. Y'all have a great day. Hope to see y'all again real soon. Bye-bye.